Hey everybody, today I'd like to give you a review of the Dash. I got the Dash now for 1 week and I tested them pretty often, every day, since I'm commuting to work about 1.5 to 2 hours every day. And let's talk about the Dash. First of all, the quality it is manufactured is really awesome. I mean, no matter what, the box is perfect and really impressive. This holder is really great. It's made out of metal. It's not a cheap thing. The earbuds itself are manufactured really good, and everything is perfect in my eyes. What do I like about the Dash? I like the quality. I like all the gadget it has inside, and which will hopefully be added. Like right now you can only use the heart rate, but I know the sensors are in there for temperature and all this stuff. So these are not activated yet, but I'm sure they will be activated with the next updates. I like the sound quality, which I think is really good. I like that it has an internal memory of 4 gigabyte and you can put your music on there. I like the way they fit in my ears, because I always have trouble with in-ears. They used to fall out of my ear. They never fit perfect. And these, I don't know how the guys from Bragi did it, but they did it. I mean, they stay in my ears no matter what I do, if I jump, if I run. They don't even try to fall off. So they did a perfect job here. But there are some issues I know they will be solved, but that really bug me. First, really big issue is the Bluetooth connectivity. In my eyes, it's awful. As long as I'm sitting in the train, going to work, they stay connected. You have your smartphone on the table on the train or whatever, it is no issue. As soon as you put the smartphone in the pocket of your jacket, like say in the height of your hips, don't worry about it, you lose the connectivity. It's no way they keep connected. They lose it, they come back, they lose it, they come back, and then they lose it completely. So you either have to hold your smartphone in your hands, or you have to, attach it with a holder to your arm, or you have it in chest height, then it's okay. But I think Bluetooth should reach a little bit further than about 30 centimeters. This is a real big issue with these headphones, and outside it's even worse than inside of buildings. I don't know why, but it is. And another thing I do not like that much is you can start the activities and you can have them in the Bragi app, but as soon as you stop the activity, all this data is lost. So there is no way to collect the data. You either have to write it in another app, or all this data you measured is lost. And I don't see any reason for that, So I know Bragi will work on this, but right now you have to write it down. It counts only the steps, the duration, also the time, and your heartbeat, which is pretty accurate. You have to see that that they fit perfect in your ears, so that the sensors are really connected to your skin. Then it's really good. So right now the fitness function, you can't really use it. If you connect them to the Endomondo or Runtastic app, you can also have your heartbeat tracked in these apps. But I've learned that a lot of people have problems to connect it with the app. For me, it worked. I have little videos. You can see how it worked, but you have to be patient when you connect them. So don't give up. It takes its time. Another thing is, sometimes while both headphones are working, one of them freezes. If one of them freezes and you don't have this loading charging cradle with you, you don't have a chance to wake them up again. So to reset them, you have to put them in this cradle. So when you start running for the first time or whatever, I took this with me, and it saved me very often, because I don't know for what reason they freeze, but they do. Another thing is the transparency mode is okay, but you cannot compare it with the Bose sound cancelling mode. You still hear a lot of noise around you, but it takes, it cancels it a little bit, but not as much as Bose does. So that's why it's probably called transparency mode. Put transparency mode on, you can understand what's going around you a little bit more, but it's not as noise cancelling as the Bose things. So right now I'm really, really, really hoping that Bragi works out the issue with the Bluetooth connection, because then I think it won't freeze that often. I have the feeling if I use them connected to my smartphone and I use both earbuds and they freeze. And the reason for freezing is because it keeps on losing this connection all the time, and then sometimes one of these here says, I don't know what's going on, I better stop working. So if I use them with the internal memory, which means that you do not have a Bluetooth connection to your phone, then you can toggle between the playlists and all this stuff, then they work pretty stable. But if you just use the internal memory, you don't have a chance to tweak the sound quality. If I have used the music from my smartphone or stream from my smartphone, I can change the basses and the heights and all these parameters for the sound. If I have them on the earbuds, it's just the sound they basically recorded in. It's not the sound I prefer. So personally for me, I like to stream the music. Another thing is, I'm the kind of person that uses streaming things like Spotify or Amazon Music, Google Music, stuff like that. And of course, you cannot put your playlists, which you have in your streaming music app, you cannot store these playlists on this, because you just can stream them. So that, I think that's a downside too, because I don't have much music on my computer. I have it all. I just stream it, and so the internal memory for me is not that big of a use, because I have a few old music CDs I have on my laptop, but not the up-to-date music or stuff like that. That's the music I stream, so I cannot put them on the internal memory. Overall, I love these things. I mean, it's really awesome. You have just these things in your ears, they don't fall off. The sound quality is great, and I'm longing for the updates that Bragi hopefully brings out pretty soon, to fix these issues and to add more fitness issues and to make these two working together running more stable. And then this is a really awesome product. I mean, and what I was also impressed of, I charged them full in the beginning of the week. As I said before, I need about 1.5 and 2 hours to get to work and to get home. So during this time I have these things in my ears, so about between 3 and 4 hours a day. And I always put them back in this cradle to charge them. And what really impressed me is I didn't have to charge this cradle for 5 days, and I still had this little light here was still on yellow on Friday, and that really impressed me. I thought I would have to charge them after 3 days. This charging cradle battery would be empty, but it was still on yellow after 5 days, and I used it between 3 and 4 hours a day. But I have to say, just for music. I didn't do any phone calls, and I cannot tell you about the phone quality. I did it once, and my husband said it's okay, but I never listened to it myself, so I cannot tell you actually how the quality is if you talk to someone. But it works. If you nod your head, then you pick up the phone, and if you shake your head, then you don't pick up the phone. This works. These are really 2 little magic buds, but they still need some work. So I'm hoping for the updates coming pretty soon, and I hope that these issues will be solved. So I hope this video helped you. See you next time. Bye-bye.